It's time for the College Hockey Show! And now here's your host, Jeremiah Maxwell, and the degenerate Bostonian, Mike Warino.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Can you tell it's been a minute since we've done some shit? I appreciate everybody being with us. No Mike. He got work. And we're dealing with it here, man. We got snowstorms. I think we kind of so World Juniors is going on right now. It's 3-0 Sweden in the gold medal game. I think that is going to be legit. The gold medal for Sweden. I had a suspicion Sweden. I think we were kind of sleeping on them. They were really, really good. But appreciate everybody being here. We got a few people in the chat and stuff, so I appreciate that. No Mike. We're just gonna talk real quick. I think we're gonna go back to 1 day a week just with Mike's schedule. We'll see, and that will be Thursday. And you can get your gambling stuff. Oh yeah, let's see how that's going. Oh wow, the national championship game in FCS is 28-28 with 2:17 left in the fourth. Illinois State versus Montana State. Yeah. Hey, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. How you doing, man? You're a good dude. So I wanted to talk NCAA hockey. So we've had a bunch of hockey going on during the World Juniors. A lot of Ivy League stuff. So we got games tomorrow or on the 9th here. Sacred Heart, Niagara, Minnesota, Penn State. Boy, Minnesota had a disappointing season so far. And I thought Bob Motzko did not do a good job with Team USA. I didn't like how they played. These are kids playing, so we don't have to be really hard on them. Union, Quinnipiac, Union ranked now. I believe I was reading Princeton's 19 now. They say BU, but I think Princeton's in the top 20. My UAA, they're going to be in Wisconsin. Oh, is this women's or men's? No, men's. Yeah, Wisconsin number 2 now. Wisconsin is a team we kind of slept on early, and I think it's going to be a big opportunity for them to make some noise and potentially be in the Frozen Four. So I'll keep you apprised of the World Juniors as there's about 12:30 left in the third period here with Sweden up 3-0 and Czechia I think they're on their third power play. They just went 0-4. Sweden has just really played them well. And they've just been in their kitchen the whole time. And the one thing I've noticed in this game, and I don't know if you get me wrong, now they do it. It feels like that Sweden has just done a really good job of one and dunning them and not allowing them to get in on goal. So yeah, anyway, I appreciate everybody being with us. We got a few people. So it is Monday, the 5th, right, of January. Okay. And the Harvard Dartmouth game is going to be on Friday. That's going to be an interesting one if you're looking at some games that you're interested in. I know Mike would have definitely some says. North Dakota at Colorado College too. That's an interesting one. If there's anything you guys want to talk about, let me know. This will be kind of a short stream because I was expecting Mike to be here, but we're going to have all the college teams back in action probably by this weekend, right? So RPI versus Quinnipiac is a kind of an interesting one. I like that one. And Michigan at Ohio State. I'm sorry, Michigan State at Ohio State. Always interesting when Michigan of any sort of plays Ohio State. UMass at BU should be interesting this weekend. And Yeah. So yeah, that's it. I don't really have a ton. Uh we'll hang out while the World Juniors is going on. 10:44 left in the third. Still Sweden up 3-0. A bunch of college kids in this tournament, obviously. Um, I was really impressed with the USA with Chase Reed. Um, there's this kid on Czechia that wasn't drafted last year, and he looks really, really good. Um, I thought the US I really was interested in the collegiate selects in the Spangler Cup, and I think if they do that next year, we will go live for those games. Those were really cool and they were fun, and they ended up losing to FC Davos, another pro team that had a bunch of former NHLers on it. So I was really impressed with those kids. I was more interested than that than honestly the World Juniors. I just kind of expected this year the World Juniors was going to be kind of up in the air. I thought USA didn't, the people I was hearing, oh, they're probably not going to medal. And I was like, yeah, it's really hard to do it a bunch of years in a row. I mean, Canada, if they didn't medal, they would have gone 3 years without medaling. Canada. I mean, they're like considered the best in the world. So, it's just one of those things. And you could have streamed those games on YouTube for free. So I think that's kind of why I was like, oh, why not? And they were a little bit different times. But anyway, very, very cool. Uh Yeah, I'm real interested to see too, like Maine. They got a lot of big push from Chicklets, and they have kind of been a little underwhelming this year. So we'll see. Let's talk about the top. Let's talk about the top. Let's talk about the top 25. But yeah, top. Uh, the pairwise should be coming out. The pairwise rankings, they should have kicked in. Yeah, let's check the pairwise rankings should be kicking in, I think here. Nope, that's not what I want. Okay. So right now, as we stand, and I'll put it on the screen for you guys. I apologize for the delay. Michigan is considered number 1, Michigan State 2, Wisconsin 3. Boy, Michael Hage, I will say for Canada, I thought he was one of the best. Zane Parekh and Michael Hage, two of the best players. Michael Hage for Michigan really did well for Canada. Another, Wisconsin 3, North Dakota 4, UMD 5, Western Michigan, the defending champs 6, Denver 7, Quinnipiac 8, Penn State 9, Connecticut, Dartmouth, Maine, Boston College, and Cornell. So that's what you're looking at right there with the automatic bids. So BU wouldn't be in, BC wouldn't be in. So a lot of the, BU is 9-8-1. It's going to be tough to see them make it this year if they don't find their game the second half of the season here. We'll see. Cole Hudson. Anyway, I said I would put this on, so let me get this for you. Again, 8:07 left in the third period of the gold medal game between Czechia and Sweden. I was really hoping it would be a good game, but it has not been a good game. And there are your rankings. There are your top 24 USHO rankings. And I expect we'll be seeing the pairwise really, really soon. Also, college hockey news. You can look at the Hobie Baker run right now. Max Plant with 30 points in 20 games. Bennett Schmick from Arizona State, and then Cole Hudson are your top 3 right now. And Zamplant, his brother, right up there. So let me zoom in so you guys can see those numbers if those are hard to see. But this is how they have them ranked. Here's your Trey Augustine. No Trey Augustine at the World Juniors this year. It was weird for Team USA. I think they would have done much, much better. Cruz Lucius, I believe he has a brother Chaz too that played. So he's a senior. Arizona State having a couple of guys on there. Boy, you really wish they would be pushing for a tournament bid this year. I feel like it's not likely. They're not in that. They're getting votes. See, here you go. Princeton is in the 20 now, 10-4. And so a couple Ivy League schools with a chance here. We'll see how that shapes out between with Princeton 10-4 and Dartmouth 12-4. So we'll see how that shapes out. Again, fun to do a show by yourself, but when you don't have all the talking points that you want to talk about, or what Mike, I don't know what Mike wanted to talk about. We didn't exchange his topics. So I want to talk about what you want to talk about. It's good stuff. I really enjoyed the time off. I'm sure you guys, I hope everybody had an amazing holiday. We're getting slammed with super cold weather and other stuff. So I probably rock it for I'll stay till the end of the game here. There's about 6 minutes left. Still 3-0 Sweden, Czechia. Get a little volume here so I can hear a little bit. But if you're looking for a stream that's doing the live, check out my guy Hot Take Hockey. He is live right now. Doing a play-by-play. So definitely check him out. Good stuff. There's a lot, I think the one thing I would say, what's Flow Hockey doing? What are they doing? Sorry.
He didn't do himself any favors.
Oh, sorry, Flow Hockey. I just broadcast your stuff on my channel. I apologize to Cam Robinson from anyway, they're pretty cool. They have a show, Flow Hockey. Check them out. And my old co-hosts Rico and Perlo have a show. They're doing NHL stuff. I'm not doing any NHL stuff. I know I kept saying I was going to come back with some NHL stuff. Probably just interviews, guys. I don't think I'm going to do any live streams or anything. I'm just I don't have time. I've got other things going on. Just life. And so but anyway, I really appreciate all the support. We're going to probably stick with the college hockey for now. I will be going to the Bean Pot here at the end of the month. So in a few moments. Oh, I wonder what's going on there. What's going on there? Let's check that out. What's up, Capes? Capes, you doing good? You think this is comfy? I changed this up for you guys. Got the dogs in here. The light's a little weird in here. I don't know why it feels so weird, but I'm loving it. And I'm loving all the guests. We're going to have Mike McMahon on from the college hockey show at some point. Oh, yeah. Go back to that, please. From College Hockey News, we're going to have him back on. He'll be back on the show at some point. I don't know when that will be. But no, I don't want to go Hulu. Oh no, Hulu would have been fine. All right. So 5:32 left in the third. Sweden still up 3-0. It's all but assured they're going to be a gold medalist. I think it's been quite a while for Sweden. It had been since 2001 since Czechia had won. And just kind of nice to see a change with the powers. I mean, and I'll be honest with you guys, and I'll be on record on this. It just doesn't feel right without Russia there. They're one of the most accomplished hockey nations in the world. I understand there's a war going on. Those kids that play hockey don't have anything to do with the war. Okay? They don't have anything to do with the war. And we got to stop punishing, kids who have nothing to do with foreign policy. I was reading on Twitter last night, somebody was saying that U.S. should be banned for the actions of the president. Okay, I understand you have political views. You're allowed those views. And I don't necessarily disagree with what these people are saying. But like, you got to be kidding me. Oh, this is probably going to overtime here anyway. But you got to be kidding me. Like, these kids don't have, these hockey players don't have any, they don't set foreign policy. They don't invade countries. They don't take out dictators, they're hockey players. They're kids, and even pro hockey players, a lot of hockey players are, a lot of professional athletes tend to be conservative. So, because, they don't like taxes and stuff. So, um, yeah, so the national championship for the FCS football program is going, since we talk a little college hockey, we've got college FCS football on, is going to overtime 28-28, Montana State, Illinois State. Anyway, I think Illinois State. Anyway, interesting. 3:28 left to go in the third period of the gold medal game between Canada and Czechia. Czechia is down by 3-0. Just a really good performance by Sweden's goalie. He's been just sound in his net. And I just feel like Sweden has taken the play. I mean, the first goal of the game was a shorthanded goal scored on a power play. Obviously, it was shorthanded by Sweden. So interesting. So yeah, drop in the chat, shoot me a message. Tell me who you think is going to be in the Frozen Four. We will be there in Vegas. I'm very excited. I don't know if I'm even going to bother with media credentials. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. And we're down to 3:15. Czechia has pulled their goalie. So Czechia has pulled their goalie. I think if Sweden gets this goal, we're going to call it good. And that will be the quick show tonight, guys. We should be back Thursday, barring Mike's schedule. Oh, let's go. Wouldn't it be interesting if Czechia scored a goal here with about 3 minutes left? It's 2:40, but be interesting if they could get on the board here. And Sweden knows they could taste the gold in their mouth. Czechia battling to get into this game. So, yeah, I was wondering too, and Czechia does score, so they will not be shut out. They score with 2:24 left. It is 3-1. Not over yet. It is. Now Czechia could maybe get some life here with the goalie pulled. So, okay. All right. The college hockey scoreboard is brought to you by nobody because we don't have a sponsor. But again, highlighting the huge games. Atlantic Hockey, Robert Morris, RIT, Bentley Air Force, Army Mercyhurst, and Sacred Heart Niagara. The Big Ten has Minnesota, Penn State, Michigan State, Ohio State, and Notre Dame, Michigan. Those are great series. Again, Minnesota not where they were. Penn State is a powerhouse that we expected them to be this year. Michigan State is one of the best teams in the country, and obviously Michigan is ranked number one. And the CCHA, you have Bowling Green, Ferris State, Augustana, Northern Michigan, and then Michigan Tech, Bemidji State, and then ECAC, you have Clarkson Brown, Harvard Dartmouth, good one, RPI Princeton, that's a big one, Union Quinnipiac, and St. Lawrence Yale. Mass Lowell and Hockey East will be playing Connecticut. Boston University will be playing UMass. And Maine Providence, that's a good game. Northeastern Vermont, always love Northeastern. And then NCHC, North Dakota, Colorado College, excuse me. And Western Michigan, Denver. Also St. Cloud State at Omaha, Miami at Arizona State, Miami of Ohio. And then the non-conference, Alaska will be visiting Cornell. That's University of Alaska Fairbanks. Lindenwood, Minnesota Duluth, and Alaska Anchorage. UAA, go UAA, will be playing Wisconsin. It doesn't look good for the 3-13 UAA Seawolves. That is your Friday schedule. We'll talk more about the weekend schedules on Thursday and all the games. 1 minute left to go in the game. Empty net for Czechia. This will be the final play of probably the final, unless Czechia pulls a rabbit out of the hat here and gets 2 quick ones. At least they weren't shut out. They got to feel good there. Czechia keeps it in. 30 seconds left to go. Oh, wow. Nice scoring chance in front. Boy, Czechia did a really good job. Oh, they just scored again. 23 seconds left to go. It is 3-2. Wow. 3-2. Czechia with 23 seconds. They are not done. If I'm Sweden, I'm taking a timeout because they're reeling a little bit here. What a blast here. What a blast. What a blast by Kubisha. Kubisha, I don't know how you say the name, but he gets it by. Wow. Okay. Oh my God, if this goes to overtime, amazing. Amazing. Oh, I'm sorry. This is why it looks white. I have this thing in the way. All right. 23 seconds left to go. Timeout Czechia. I don't know why. I mean, wouldn't it be cool if you could add time like 15 seconds? Like you get a, I want to add time. Like if there's a penalty at the end of a period, you're dominating and somebody takes a penalty and they have to go to break and you say, no, I want to use my 15-second add on. And it's just extra time. But wouldn't that be neat? I don't know. That would be kind of cool to me, I think. So yeah, I don't know what you guys think. Oh, that's completely a face mask right there. Yep. You took him down with a face mask the entire way there, homie Claus. All right, here goes Czechia on the draw. They're going to chip it in. 18 seconds. Czechia holds it in. Empty net still. Nope, it's going to get all the way down, and it looks like Sweden's going to get to it and get the that's it. They're going to knock it in. 4th goal. Hey, I really appreciate everybody coming out to the College Hockey Show. 30-minute show tonight. Quick show, less than 30 minutes. Sweden's going to win the gold medal 4-2 with 8 seconds left. Good for them. Amazing. Proud of those kids. Pretty awesome. I know a lot of people are complaining about the number of people there. You can't tell me if this was in Lethbridge, Alberta, that there would be sold out with Swedish fans. So, there's a good number of people in the stadium there. It looks pretty full to me. So, hey, everybody, happy holidays, happy new year. Really appreciate all you supporting the show. Thanks for letting us take a 3-week break, which is really what college hockey did, with the exception of a few. And we will see you Thursday, hopefully 10:30 Eastern. But don't mark me on it because I don't know Mike's schedule, so we may have to go early. I appreciate all of you. Have a good one.